Ladies and gentlemen, that is our officials. It is now time to welcome the boxers. Introducing first and boxing out of the blue corner with the blue shorts, trimmed with white, green and red. On the scales he weighed in at 8 stone, 8 pounds and 6 ounces. This evening taking part in his 60th contest as a professional.
From down the road him from me.
On the scales he weighed in 8 stone, 7 pounds and 1 ounce. He comes to the ring with a perfect professional record. 2 wins from 2 contests. Introducing from Wigan, undefeated,
Is it? Oh, okay. We'll just leave it.
Well, here we go. A conveyor belt of fights this evening here at the Tough Sheet Community Stadium in Bolton. You're joined on the Boxing News YouTube channel and VIP by myself, Darren Rees and Zelfa Barrett, as we get straight back to the action. Haaris Brown in the grey, black and red shorts, and Steve Livewire Maguire in the blue shorts with the St George's black and white boots.
They're just feeling each other out at the moment.
A steady start to this opening round. This one's scheduled for 4 in the bantamweight division.
He knows all the tricks of the trade, you know, to make it awkward. And he knows that, you know, young fighters are they want to put on the showcase.
That's exactly what these away corner fighters, these journeymen are about. They know every trick in the book and they'll use them when they want to use them. They'll make life difficult. And it's all a learning curve for these young up-and-coming fighters, just like 2-0 Haaris Brown, who is putting the pressure on now, just starting to put his foot on the gas a little bit. Snuck a lead hook under the elbow of Livewire Maguire there.
Look sharp, look sharp.
And I get the feeling, Zelfa, that Maguire is going to be a bit of a tough one to pin down.
Yeah, man, you know, you can tell. He just, like you said, he knows all the tricks to the trade. He's bobbing, he's weaving, he's using the ring. You know, but he looks sharp, Haaris, man. He looks sharp.
That amateur experience, that amateur pedigree would have served him well.
Yeah, of course, he would have seen so many southpaws, you know, if he's won so many national titles. He would have seen all the styles, really.
Not necessarily having it all his own way, Haaris Brown. Maguire's giving him plenty to think about in this opening round, even if it's just feints and a little bit of taunting, telling him to bring it on a bit.
That's his experience. That, like I said, you know, he knows how to deal with the young up-and-coming fighters.
Maguire just smiling at Brown there.
Good shot, good body shot. I think he felt that because he's coming forward.
That's definitely the shot for Brown so far. He's good at sneaking out a lead hook if he's under the right elbow of Maguire. He'd have to land it really sweetly and really powerfully to get rid of him, because Maguire's one of those guys that in 54 of his losses has only been stopped 9 times.
And that would have been by a top position.
Good opening round there, Zelfa. What do you think Haaris Brown's doing well so far?
You know what, he's fighting a lot and he's putting that good educated pressure on him. You know, maybe now in these next couple of rounds he can let his hands go really. But you know, it's always a feel-out process when you're fighting a southpaw, you know, and getting your time and getting your rhythm.
and he's early on into his pro career, 2-0 now. Will it take that opening round for him to just start feeling at ease a bit, and kind of that adrenaline going?
Yeah, of course, he's still a young pup, so we are getting nervous, but it's still relatively new to him. Fighting in the big arena, top off, still new. Couple more fights down the line, it'll be different. So that's why he's taking advantage of it. Maguire, he knows how they feel. He's been there before.
Here we go. Round 2. Maguire boxing out of that southpaw stance. Very awkward and tricky. Kind of just sort of leans over and tries to throw that straight left hand. But good foundation stuff there from Brown.
Yeah, you can tell. Like I said, his amateur pedigree. He's countering him now. He's figuring him out. He's got his distance.
Maguire just trying to put the pressure on there.
He doesn't need to get drawn into a fight. He should just keep boxing him.
What do you think the key is to boxing someone like Maguire? Is he the sort of guy that you get in close and you fight him in the pocket, or do you just box him at range?
You know what? I'd box him at range and just goes to the body. He's tough to the head. I just go to the body and then start from down and up. And like I said, experience will come, but instead of trying to get into a fight with him, just keep boxing him.
And he's doing that well, isn't he? He's light on those toes, so straight shots come off pretty fast. He's got through with a few.
Good body shot. Good shot. Good. It works well to the body when he lets his hands go. Good shot.
Lovely body shot there from Brown as Maguire is trying to invite him in as he just tucks his chin into his chest, puts his hands up and almost kind of invites him in. But Brown not falling for it really. He's doing more of the stuff that you said, just picking those shots. Nice work off of that jab.
Yeah, because I feel like obviously we'll get closer to him to defend really. Haaris is very good boxer, keeps it long, so we want to get close to try and stop him from boxing.
Good work there from Brown, nice to the body. You can hear it thud, it cracks as it hits the skin of Maguire.
Shot again. See, this is good boxing, keeping it at range. Good shot. I feel like Maguire's feeling these punches now.
He's got to eventually, hasn't he? Because they're coming through. And he throws punches in bunches when he wants to, does Brown. Nice. Lovely, really nice. Good combination there.
Getting in his flow now, he's getting to his flow. Nice.
He's just started to find his rhythm now, hasn't he?
Yeah, of course, man. He looks good. He looks good. He looks good. Like, the first round was just like a feel-out process, really.
And I think that confidence will just start to grow as he lands more and more of those shots. And there was a beautiful 1-2 lead hook right at the end there, and he just kind of looked at his body language and it changed. So as long as he doesn't get caught on the counter, we should see a little bit more of that as we go into the third round.
Yeah, of course, he's smart, he's got a good trainer. His trainer will be telling him, don't be getting too greedy.
Is that tough? Is that tough, like you've got a lot of fans somewhere like here, you're young, you're up and coming, it must be quite easy to get drawn in to kind of want to impress and sometimes fighting the wrong fight.
You know what it is? It's a curse of landing. So when you land on somebody and you got to keep doing it and doing it where, that's why you have good coaches, just keep telling you, keep doing the same thing, and it will come.
I guess that's where the discipline comes in, isn't it?
Yeah, of course, nothing worse than I've done it before myself where I've caught someone with a good shot, then I've tried to load and get caught myself and alright, reset.
Maguire doing plenty more of the same, which is head tucked in, arms or guard together, and then just kind of walking forward towards Brown, and he's not getting sucked into it.
Yeah, because, you know, like I said with Maguire, he knows he's not going to outbox him, so he needs to kind of make it rough, be tight, come forward.
He did get through with one there. It was a sloppy one. Bit of a bowling. Bowling a cricket ball with that one.
Good shot, but I feel like he's slowed down. These body shots are slowed him down.
It's almost like he heard you in the opening round, Alpha, because he has been working to the body and sort of moving upwards, and that has been working nicely for him.
Yeah, you know, if it lands once, it will land again. You know. Good shot again. Boxing well, he's boxing well.
He really whips that left hook in, lovely does Brown. He'll throw a couple of good shots upstairs, 2s and 3s, and then he'll just really viciously just throw a nice body shot in, and you can see Maguire just wince a tiny bit as some of those land.
Good shot. He's got very good distance, Haaris. Very good distance. He can let his hands go very well.
Yeah, when he fires those hands, they really go, and he's confident with it. Maguire doing a bit of defensive showboat there.
Chavo doing the old man in, leaning back.
That is the phrase. He's trying to old man him, isn't he? Perfectly put. And it literally is the case. You've got a 38-year-old in Steve Maguire and a 19-year-old in Haaris Brown.
Good shot again.
I really like the way that Haaris Brown will throw that shot to the body, then come straight back upstairs for a flurry of punches. And he's quick when he does it.
He's very quick. He steps well when he throws. You know, all he needs to do is just keep composed. Let Maguire put the pressure on him. Just keep boxing him. But he's doing well here. Good shot.
That's good. Well, at the end of the last round, we said he's starting to get into his rhythm now, and he's certainly getting into his groove. And I feel like he's quite comfortable with the pace he's fighting at, the tempo he's fighting at. He knows what's working for him, doesn't he?
Yeah, maybe Lee might tell him to put a bit more pressure on if he wants to get him out of there, but he's very comfortable at this pace and very comfortable what he's doing. There's no urgency. So, you know, he looks good, man. He looks good. It's a good learning fight with Maguire. You know, he's been around, boxed everyone. You know, and obviously as a fighter,
everyone as well.
I know, as a fighter, you'd want a stoppage, of course, but you know, sometimes it's hard to get these guys out. You know, they're here to survive. He's got a fight next week, so yeah.
He'll probably have 2 or 3 booked in money. That's the way that this game works for them.
Sometimes it's hard to knock somebody out who don't want to be knocked out.
And it can make a really dull fight if you've got someone who's being negative. However, what Live Wire Maguire is good at is he is defensive and he does survive, but he's still quite entertaining to watch. He could be very, very boring if he wanted to, and really just kind of put his hands up and ride the punches and just stay away, couldn't he?
Yeah, of course, but you know, with journeyman yourself, they want to get a win. So if they can sneak a shot in,
they will.
They will. You know, they don't want to be pulled in by the board. So you know, they need to get a win. Good shot.
Really good right hand there from Brown, who just timed it nicely. He's stepped back with that right foot of his and then just let his right hand go.
This is where Haaris, you know, doesn't need to be. You know, he can just keep it long, keep boxing. Good body shot. See, this is where Haaris is success, man. Good shot.
Maguire is giving him a hard time and really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, it's the last round. Good body shot. I think he could get him out of it, Haaris, if he really puts the punches together and places them. Good body shot again.
Do you know what? If it was a 6-rounder, I think he probably could, couldn't he?
He definitely would. Good shot.
Nice short lead uppercut there from Brown, who's done some really good work in this 4-round contest. Just 19 years old, 2-0 currently, potentially cruising to 3-0.
Nice.
He's been extremely composed and it's been a mature performance.
Nice.
I love that Steve live wire Maguire has been hit with multiple shots and he still waves him on.
You know, I think he's trying to catch him with a lucky shot when he comes in, really. Nice.
I tell you what, Zel, for those ribs of Maguire have got to be sore in the morning, because there's been a few of those get through.
I think they made a steal. They've been hit that many times. How many fights has 60?
Steve steel ribs Maguire.
Nice.
Good consistency from the 19-year-old from Wigan. So we're going to the last 10 seconds of his third professional bout. And he's always put the pressure on, but has boxed nicely at the same time. And I believe, in my opinion anyway, it's a fight that he can go away and be pleased with a lot of the stuff which he did there.
Yeah, he can be proud, you know, putting out a good performance, you know. He's very experienced, Maguire. And yeah, man, you know, I think he'd be happy with that performance. I think his trainer would be happy with it.
What do you think they'll go away and look back on and say, next time we can do a bit more of this?
I'd probably say goes to the body a bit more earlier, you know, and really focus on the body.
Because it worked for him, didn't it?
The left up to the body was working. Maybe if he would have doubled it up or left it right up, you know. But it's all a learning curve. He's only 3, you know. Yeah.
Absolutely. Well, we'll see where this one has gone in just a moment. We're pretty confident in where it's gone, and Bobby Blundell is ready with the decision.
Ladies and
For all boxing info, news and latest interviews, amateur and pro, across the north, click and subscribe. VIP Boxing Promotions. Also Twitter, Instagram and Facebook.